Hi everyone. This module explains two things: how to manipulate files and how to generate random numbers and how to compare them. All right. The way that we are going to do is to first to generate the two random numbers and then save the pairs in a file, and then we are going to compare those two numbers in pairs and put that in the right order. All right. So in order to do that, we need to import a random number. I want to call it, say, Aldi. Okay. And then two numbers. So A equals Aldi dot rand integer from 0 to 100. Okay. And then B equals Aldi dot int at 100. All right. So I'm going to save this in a file desktop, and then pyCond04 file, and I'm going to execute it. All right, so it may be executed. So I'm going to print A and tab and then B. Okay, here in string, \t means I want to make a tab. Save and execute it. So 8 and 9. We can continue to hit and the holding down control key and enter, then it is executed. So it's randomly generated. All right, I'm going to save it in a file. So what should we do? In order to do that, we have to open a file using open method, which is a built-in method. I'm going to put a file name. I'm going to save it in, continually, which is the append. So the option for that is A plus, okay? And then file name, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to putting it in a here. This is a desktop. So I'm going to copy the path of this desktop, and then I'm going to put here, paste it, and I want to make one more backslash. I'm going to explain maybe later, or anyone who are familiar with why two backslash, or actually if you have one backslash, usually that is escape character. If you understand what escape character, then you can come and see me. Then I can explain. All right. This is only for Windows. If you're working on Linux operating systems, you don't have to worry about. It is not backslash, it is a forward slash. All right. So file is, I would say, random origin A and B, right, on that file that we already, F means the file which is open currently. And then this is a file name. So if I say f.write, then it goes to that. And I'm going to make here, again, a tab so that we clearly see the pair difference, okay? Get it? By the way, the write function does not take a multiple argument, only one. So what we need to do is that we need to concatenate of those. Right now, A is integer, B is integer. This is the string. String and number cannot be concatenated. Some other languages like Java can manage it, manipulate it automatically, but not the Python. So that we have to change it to string. So A, which is originally integer, I'm going to make it string. Same thing here. St all, and then I'm going to make this. All right. So what happens here is that if you do, say, A equals 1, and then if you make string A, then that is a string, which means it's not just one, but see, here's the quote, right? So quote plus quote plus quote, which means that is something like this. And then everything can be concatenated using this, I mean the plus sign. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so Control S to save and Control Enter to execute it. So 10 and 93, and then 16 and 56. Then we can bring it, the desktop. There is a rand origin data, right? So we know that. So how do you know that? We can open it, say that is opened 1093. What happens right now? It's not. I want to make a next line, so I'm going to close this. So so what happens is that after that I'm going to make a next line, which is \n, which means new line. Okay, Control S to save and Control Enter. So maybe 3 of those. Let's see what happens. After that, we have to close the file. I'm going to save this. There's no nothing in the file. I'm going to run, execute 2 times. Then it is generated here. Then I'm going to open it. That is written, right? The way that I am going to do, I'm going to compare. So save the pairs in a file. Save the order of pair in a file. So I'm going to compare. If A is greater than or equal to B, then I'm going to create another file, very similar to that, but another file is called G. And then I'm going to say paired rand ordered, okay? 2 files, and also they are appendable. And I'm going to, after I close, I need to close also fng 2 files. Here I'm going to write G write, and similar to this, right? But actually, that is the let's do the ascending order. Then B should be here and A should be there. Okay, that is ascending order. Otherwise, this A, this should be B. Okay. All right. And I'm going to, so 2 files, there is no 2 files right now. Okay. And I'm going to run it to see if, make sure that is saved, Control S, and then Control Enter. 2, 3, 4, 5 values. All right. So that I have here 2 pairs of values. I'm going to open this up into it here. This is original 80, 91, 89, 12, 88, 100, and that way. So here 80, 91, 89, 12, 88, 100, 60, 95, and 1980. Then I have 1980. So this is these are the pairs of data randomly generated. And for this, I want to see they are paired ascending order. 80, 91, 12, 89, 88, 100, 60, 95, and 1980. Right? They are paired. All right, this is it.